girl, he kept trying to get intimate with me and like touch on me. And I was like, no, no. And I know he could feel it because you know how a person like kind of like pull back from you? Like that's what I was doing, like pulling back. Like, yeah. I think if there was some form of chemistry there, like I would have been more open to him. But since there is no form of chemistry there, like that's why it was just completely awkward, to say the least. It was so awkward. And I think he's cool for his type of people in essence. But I mean, then he kept trying to sell himself to me, talking about he's in school. And I'm like, okay, what are you in school for? And, when he was telling me he was in school, I was like, okay, good, congratulations. I'm in school too. And so, yeah, he was telling me that, he had some good qualities about himself. He said he cooks, if that's actually true. Um, but again, we don't have anything in common in my eyes. Yeah, I mean, we just don't. And so with that being said, like I don't like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what he could expect of this because I don't know, even though on the wavelength as far as like the attire that I chose versus the attire that he had on, and it wasn't like he was a clean cut person. He was like roughing it. And so, and you could, when I say roughing it, I mean literally roughing it. So, I don't know. He just, he seems more like he would be better off with somebody other than me. And see that a lot of time people need to be real with themselves and stop. I mean, because it's almost like you're noticing the red flags, but for whatever reason, you tend to push the red flags to the side because some of you are so desperate to be in a relationship that you just like settle for anything. And although he took me out to the restaurant, it wasn't the restaurant that I wanted to go to. So I couldn't eat what I wanted to eat, which was I had already had my mind set on actually having brunch. So I really wanted some brunch today. And so he was telling me, he was like, it's not funny, but it is funny. So he was telling me, like, maybe we could do brunch tomorrow. And I was like, yeah, maybe. But, no, no. And I appreciate it. But like I said, it's just I'm telling myself, like, no, 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 no. That's why I'm doing it. I appreciate it and all, but it's a no for me. It's a no. It's a no. And it'd be different, like I said, if we had something in common. I don't know, since the area that we were in is kind of like close to where I live in the suburbs. So, but he kept hinting like, okay, so you live out here? Yeah, you live out here? Yeah, I live out here. And what? I mean, like, okay, what? Because I'm not about to invite you back to my address. Like, no, we're not doing that. And so, mm-mm, mm-mm. I haven't even seen enough of you to be like, okay, you can stop by or you want to come by or like, no. So we're not doing that. So, I pretty much run my residency like Fort Knox. Like I'm very private, very discreet, you know. And with that being said, like you look like you're the type of person that, you enjoy company, and that's fine. I enjoy company as well, but I'm just saying, like, hypothetically, like, it's almost just like two different walks in life. That's what it, I mean, that's what basically what it comes down to. It's like two different walks in life. Um, Again, it was just one encounter, so I can't give him all the props that I would give somebody that I've actually known, and say that, he has a good head on his shoulder. He seems like he's headed in the right direction. I can't give him that common courtesy because that's not what I have totally with him. So it wasn't given. It wasn't given at all. That's the most nice way to say it, you know. And it's like he's almost stuck on the fact that, we used to work together, and during the time they used to work together, he had like a serious crush on me. Maybe your life would have been completely different if you had acted on what you felt back then, because it's like now so much time has passed that it's almost awkward in a sense. And it was good. Like I said, it was good for what it was worth, because it was just basically two high school classmates catching up. But as far as actually considering dating him, I won't even consider, I won't even mention the word marriage. As far as considering dating him, like, no. No. And I just try to hope that people find what they're looking for. I can just tell that that's not it. Like, that's not what I'm looking for. No disrespect. It's just not what I'm looking for. Like, it's not. And the whole vibe was just off. Like, I have no other way to describe it other than say the whole vibe itself was just, it was just off. It was just off. So that's what my day was like. So I told you guys I would bring you up to speed. I didn't want to do my blog inside of my house because I didn't want it to seem like I was having a conversation with myself. So with that being said, like, I just decided that I would actually just shoot my video in my vehicle and just go from there. But I want the men to weigh in. I want the men to chime in and tell me, you know, when you guys, I mean, was it jitters? Like, I don't even, when you finally get the chance to sit down across from your crush, how does that make you feel? Because that's where I'm at with it. Like, I can say he had the opportunity to come face to face with his crush, and that probably did something for his confidence. Like, seriously. But as I said again, don't get all excited or whatever the case may be. Don't get geeked, because that's not what we're doing here. And so with that being said, like, yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. As always, I hope you guys are enjoying your Saturday. I hope everything is kosher with you guys. To all of my fans, followers, yeah, just let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Because this is me, you get me basically, and With that being said, just tell me. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And let's see if we can get us some dialogue going regarding what to do next. Peace.